What if you scribbled an idea on a napkin and it became a limitless scale tech company poised for exit? What if you had a vision of eliminating an inefficiency in your community, industry, or the world, and you had a chance to co-found a company and bring this product or service to the market? What if we could positively impact every social issue with tech? 10x Tech Tank is the #1 daily show for everything tech entrepreneurship. And whether you are technical or not, you will learn, be inspired, and witness transformation in the making. People will share tech ideas on napkins. People will showcase minimum viable tech products. People will explain their cash-flowing tech companies looking for acceleration. And if the person is right, and their idea is right, and the market is right, and the business model is right, then there's a great chance you will witness some serious magic. We are on a mission to build, scale, and sell 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. And we invite you to make history with us. Together, we achieve more.
Welcome to 10x Tech Tank. Jared Yellin here.
And Eric Nowoslawki.
I think I should put you on the spot for this episode, or just let you go easy on this one?
You can put me on the spot.
Cool.
I'm ready for
I was
anything.
curious how you were going to respond
Yeah.
to that. I love that you always accept the challenge. There we go, you penny. There we go. Thank you for being here. I wonder who's going to pitch us. Who's going to pitch us tonight?
And where in the world are they going to be
Where
from?
are they going to be? I'll never forget, the most unique location to date was the wonderful entrepreneur that was in a mud hut in Africa.
Yeah.
By far, I didn't know that internet had mud huts in Africa, but they obviously do because she pitched us, and we're moving forward in due diligence with it.
Yeah.
It's a really great idea, because here's what matters to us. Right person, right idea, right market, right business model. We don't care where you've been, we don't care where you are, all we care about is where do you want to go. We are democratizing technology. Yes, you're hearing it here. We are democratizing technology. What that means is we don't care about your pedigree. We don't care about your skin color, your gender, economic status. We don't care about your track record. We just care that the right person shows up with the right idea and the right market and the right business model. If that's what's present, then we're gonna say yes. But we do need your support. As you are watching, please let us know which ideas do you absolutely love and which ones do you stand against, politely, so that you can help us make a decision. Because we are going to say yes or no to due diligence, but we do want you to support by influencing our decisions. So with that, who's up in the tank?
What if you knew about Instagram or Slack or Clubhouse when the company was raising a friends and family round at $10,000 per person? What if you were able to see all the tech companies that Grant Cardone and Jared Yellin have co-founded in one place and invest in any that excite you? What if you were able to expand your portfolio into early stage tech companies with extraordinary founders and teams? 10x Tech Angels is the most unique investment club that you will ever find, because not only will you see some of the most innovative tech companies at the lowest valuations ever, but you will also be educated on how to pick tech winners, meet other members of our community, and experience the excitement associated with taking an early idea to exit. Become one of the founding members of 10x Tech Angels for an exclusive offer with some extraordinary bonuses. To learn more, visit 10xtechangels.com.
All right, we are back from commercial with another entrepreneur in the tank. What is your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Christian Jordan, and I'm from Mexico.
Awesome, Christian from Mexico. Thank you so much for being here. You got 5 minutes. Please share your big tech idea.
Well, my idea is about a casino that is like an online store where people can bet to win some electronics. I would like to start with music instruments like synthesizers or electronics. And a person can arrive to the store, check the products, and bid $3-5 to win the merchandise. And you're going to have an amount. The cost of the product is, I don't know, 1,000. And each time that someone bet something, the amount gonna be reduced. And the last person that bet for the remaining amount going to win that product. I don't know if it's clear.
Not really. So there's electronics on a platform, music instruments.
Yeah.
We're betting.
But the last
Yeah.
person is the one that wins?
It's like a casino. A casino is like a casino and online store.
But what about the
Okay.
last person? You're talking about the last person wins, like the last person to play the game or bet wins. What does that look like?
Yeah, for example, the product costs 10 euros, and someone bet 3 euros, now the product costs 7 euros. And another person bet 1 euro, now 6 euros. And another person bet just 6 euros, and he win the product.
Whoa, all right, now we got a game theory problem.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
So if somebody bet 3, why is it now 7?
The product costs 10 euros.
Yeah.
I'm following
If someone bet 5 euros, now the price of the product is just 5 euros.
No,
But
not the price. No. The outstanding value. Let's keep it all straight. So now the outstanding value of the product is 5 euros. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, and another person bet 6 euros, he win the product.
Okay, so let me.
So what happens?
What's the benefit then of bidding first? Like, it'd be better to wait until everybody else.
Yeah, so who's
brings
gonna
the
bid
value
first?
down, and then you just put the last penny in and you steal everything.
Okay, it is a store. It is a store.
Okay.
You can arrive and you see the price of the product, 10 euros.
Yep.
And if you bet 10 euros, you win the product.
If you bet 10, If you bet 10, you win, right?
Yes.
But what
Yes.
is the so then
So
how does the
here's what I
platform-
would do. I would set up ePenny.
Right,
I'd be
yeah.
ePenny. You go bet 9.
Oh, you would set me up.
97. I'll drop in 3 pennies and I'll get it. So is that how it works? Like, I can like set them up, be like go do it, and I can grab it. Is that how it works?
Could you repeat?
So like, it sounds like the person that bids last is guaranteed to win. Is that accurate?
Yes.
But doesn't the original bidder, isn't the original bidder going to be upset? Like, if he put $5 in, right, first, and then I bid X, I'm going to get it even though he paid for it.
Yes. But you never know
Oh, so
Wait,
it's
so
not-
when people ask you how the platform works, what are you gonna say?
the remaining amount. So
Oh, no, so the remaining amount isn't known.
it's not public.
yes, yes. You don't know.
Oh, I see
you
what
only
you're saying.
see a bunch of products.
I see what you're saying.
You do?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
see. I don't, so what problem are you solving here, or is this just fun? Like, what is
We're
there?
having a lot of fun, obviously.
Yeah, no, we're not laughing at it. It's just interesting.
No, yeah, it's interesting,
So, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
what motivated the decision that there needs to be a platform like this?
Okay. If I want a laptop of 3,000 euros and I don't have that money, I could bet 2 euros and probably I can win it. It is like in a casino, but in a casino you never know if it's true or not. You never know if it's real or not.
But you don't know it here either. That's the whole theory of your platform, right? Like, so like if I put $2 in, and just luckily there was like 2,000 people before me that put in $2,998. I put my $2 in.
Yeah.
I got it. But then all those other people,
Yeah.
like, they're just like waiting. Like, they're just gonna wait to see if they get it or not. Like, so it could be like months, or it could be a long time, right? Of them just waiting.
It's like it's a lottery.
How do you make money? How does this platform make money?
Okay. You buy a computer of 2,000 and you put it in 3,000, and people going to bet for that computer. And it's an online store, and it's like it's like an Amazon.
Yeah. So how does the platform, like, so Amazon makes money though?
Well, he's saying he make money on the arbitrage. So he's saying he bought the laptop for 2,000, you list it for 3,000, you keep the split.
For 3, yes.
So where are you getting?
Yes.
So where are you at in the process? Is this any of this built, or this is an idea in your head right now?
Yeah, it's just an idea in my head.
How long have you been thinking about it for?
Well, I have an online store, and I was thinking to put it in my store, but I see a huge potential, so I prefer to find investors to make it bigger.
Have you talked to any investors yet?
Not yet.
Have you talked to anybody yet about this? Have you got because I don't know if there's an actual market for this, is what I'm saying. Like, so like, have you spoken to anyone that would want to use this version, not even online store, but this version? Have you spoken to anybody yet, or no? This is the first time.
No.
I don't know if you should do this.
I keep it in secret
I don't usually
because
come across this
because it's great.
Yeah.
Because it's great. The only thing is that
You're great, Christian. I
what
freaking
I
love
have
this
in my
dude.
mind, I cannot transmit it to you.
No, you're doing great. You're doing great.
No, I think so. Woo,
Uh-huh.
it's like, wow.
It's not really like gambling, though.
Yeah, it's not really like gambling because it's like you can't actually like in gambling the only good part about gambling is that the probability stays the same like for the most part, or at least there's rules to the probability. And this is just
It's kind of
this
random.
is just like a fugazi. It's just like you don't know. So I know I want you to know we're not laughing.
No, but but if it was like if
this
someone was like
is a very entertaining idea.
Free to love.
Yeah, this is a very entertaining idea.
Great.
No, Christian, we like you a lot, but this is a very entertaining
so like
idea.
it's like if they were to buy like if this was like they were gonna buy like a bid or something, like it was like $5 tickets to get the laptops. Everybody was just putting $5 in, and then like that was it. Enough tickets were sold, and they picked out a random ticket, then you won. What my
that would be
concern?
like a casino.
Yeah, but my
No,
concern
it's
is
not
like
like
this is
that.
just like the last
No,
person.
sorry.
Like
No,
I could
no.
totally set him up.
I not explain it well. No.
No,
No,
okay.
it's not like that. No.
But I could set him up.
Right.
Like if I know it's $3,000.
Here.
Yeah.
You are right here, and here's the a laptop. It costs 3,000, and you will try to win it for $5, and you put $5. Now the cost is $2,095, but the
outstanding
people
value.
don't know it. The people don't know it, and another person bid, and the price was reduced.
But don't you think people are just gonna put a penny into anything? Like I think everybody's gonna put a penny into everything, like 1 penny.
No, because there are rules in the store.
So are they allowed to? Are they
The rule
allowed to
is
keep
that you
putting
can
pennies
bet
in?
$1, $2, you know?
Like ePenny
No
would definitely
pennies.
put pennies in.
I would set up. So what I would do is I would set up a bot that would just be putting pennies in all day until
All
I
day,
finally won.
Until I won, yeah. Because like I think like why would anybody put a lot of money in? They would want to put the lowest amount in because if it's about the last person winning, like they don't know, right? Like I could set him up and be like, dude, that's freaking awesome right there. Go put in $2,999 for that laptop thing because I know it's $3,000. He does it, and then I put a bucket and I actually get it, but he paid $2,999. So that's I think it's just listen, maybe I'm wrong. What does everybody think? What do you think about this kind of like gambling lottery type of situation with electronics in online stores? It's definitely innovative. I've never heard anybody share an idea like this before. What are your thoughts? Would you use this, Eric? What are your thoughts next?
So this is definitely a unique idea. I'm going to second that. We've never heard anything like that. I would encourage you to just look at more examples of gamification and game theory, specifically a book called Actionable Gamification, and really hone down on exactly what the game is and what the rules of the game are to make something interesting. I think there's something to be said about like gamifying people getting really high-priced items at $5. I think there's something interesting to be done with that, but this particular game, I'm just not sure if it would attract enough people innately within it.
So I think it's really interesting to Eric's point. I think it's a very interesting concept that you're going to create this even playing field and potentially give people a chance to put some amount of money in to get something they would never be able to afford on their own. I just think there's just so many potential loopholes in this that could get the platform in trouble, that could lead to really angry users, that could be hacked, and I'm not anti the gaming aspect, I'm anti the risk associated with it. Maybe you have all of this covered, you only had 5 minutes to present, but for right now I'm a hell's yes on you. I love your energy, your vision is really cool as well. There's something there, I'm excited to explore what a relationship could look like in the future. This idea though, I'm a no, but thank you so much for being in the tank. After this commercial, we'll have another entrepreneur sharing their dream in the tank.
What if you could increase profit and transparency on your farm for generations to come? What if you were able to save dozens of hours each month? What if you were able to reduce the time and stress spent on bookkeeping during harvest season? What if we had an answer to your prayers? The solution is called Field Pocket. Field Pocket is a software application to keep track of farmers' harvest data. From grain contracts to managing delivery tickets and settlement sheets to linking all the documents in organized reports. The app automates previously manual tasks on the farm to create a more efficient and reliable tracking system for farmers, allowing them to ditch their paper and pen approach and automate data analysis related to grain tracking and payments. But enough of the tech talk. Field Pocket will give you time to spend with your children. Field Pocket will eliminate the stress of running the business of the farm. Field Pocket will reap you benefits that you never thought possible. Here at Field Pocket, we aim to increase your quality of life on the farm for generations to come. Simple as that. We invite you to join a Field Pocket family so that you have more time for your family.
All right, we are back from commercial break with another entrepreneur. What is your name and where are you calling in from?
My name is Ashley Smith, and I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, and Kansas City. I bounce between the two.
Awesome. Well, where are you right now?
Omaha.
Good stuff. I thought you were in Omaha. Good stuff. He thought you were in Kansas, but I thought you were in Omaha. All right, you got 5 minutes. Please share your big tech idea.
Okay, so I'm an educator, a researcher, and a new entrepreneur, and there's a ton of information out there, and I've been struggling to figure out what I need for the level that I'm at right now. And so there's just information overload is happening. I'm gonna share my screen. All right, so one size never fits all. And I'm in the education space, so that's the examples I'm going to use right now, although this has implications for like every field. So traditional professional development, it's an information overload. We gather teachers together, we have new educators sitting next to people that have been in the field for 30 years in one PD all together. It's a waste of time, resources, and money, because if you look at these people, they don't even have notebooks. So this is like every boss's pet peeve. And so according to the training retention data, after 1 hour, people retain less than 50% of the information. After 1 day, less than 70%. After 1 week, less than 10%. But we're spending $70 billion on corporate trainings and educational trainings each year. And so this has held true since 1885. This study has been replicated and found true over and over again. So, but what if you only got the information you needed? You applied the material, you got results, and then you moved on. So chunking it out so it's like right on time and right size learning. So how Mentor Lab works is we have an adaptive test that you'll take. So when you take this adaptive test, it'll level out and find out where you are. Similar to the test we give in school for like kids that are doing reading levels or math levels, figuring out your level. Then you get leveled action steps and challenges that you do. And then it operates like a portfolio system where you take pictures of yourself, video, you input your data, because we'll put in like what is good for this level or this thing that you're doing. You upload your results and then you get feedback. So the strategies that we're using is that we have capacity building content, communication and conflict resolution. We have stuff on culture and climate, so like how you can make your organization as a whole better. And then we also have where you can connect with our community. So as you like engage with other educators that are at your same level. On the back end, we're moving people through 3 phases: the awareness phase, the action phase, and the accountability and assessment phase, based on our signature recipe called Healing Centered Design. It's a problem-solving process that we use. So the market opportunity for this is we have a subscription model where you can get our content, and so you could just be the individual and you could pay for our content. Or maybe you're a corporation or a school district, you can plug and play, use our method in our platform for your own content, and we'll help you put it in our adaptive test method and help level it out. And then we can also be a curation center for coaches. So similar to Medium, where you can get curated and you be able to get your videos in there and be part of the videos that we show our subscribers. This has implications for campuses, for corporations, classrooms, communities. Really, this kind of system can be used for any kind of information software type of thing. Our motto is, as you do it, you'll learn it. So you will learn, you achieve, and then you'll believe. And so our whole goal is that we want you to be able to change your world and change your environment. And then I feel like that's how we'll be able to change the world.
Boom, I love it. Your energy is off the charts. Amazing presentation as well. Love where your heart is at too. Questions, where does the content come from? Is this content that you are creating, or you have a team creating? Or are you going out and asking influencers to provide content to then put inside this platform? So or none of the above, and where is it coming from?
All of the above.
Okay.
So I'll be creating content in the education space, but also I feel like it's also a place where coaches and people who want to have content and want to be able to be curated can put their content. and be able to be seen. And we also would get influencers to be able to organize their content in a way that we can kind of chunk it out this way as well.
Cool. So let's just use Grant Cardone as an example, right? He has a ton of content. His content is on all different third-party platforms, depending on the vehicle that he's chosen. Is he going to abandon one of those platforms and put all of his content here? Is he going to keep it there and also keep it here? Like, what are your thoughts on, just use Grant Cardone as an example?
I think he'll also keep it here. So for example, like I'm in his mentoring program right now. And so this probably made me think of it because I'm watching every video and I'm earmarking and I'm like, okay, I need to come back to that one, right? Because I'm not ready for all the pieces he talked about there, but we'd be chunking it out to be able to put it at people's levels. Like if you, based on how you answered these questions, this is where you are. And so we put his videos like into our test thing. So I would get maybe 4 videos and an action step. And until I get that action like step, and maybe I can call a coach. Because if I wanted to upsell to get a person, talk to a person, then I move on to the next level. So it just gives you for where you are right now versus like the spread of like, maybe I got a piece of it and I'm like, I have 15 videos I need to go back and visit like certain pieces of it. And so it's hard to go back through.
So that's the plug and play concept, right? Like he has, cool. Yeah. And then, so would you be, so you mentioned the assessment piece, which is interesting. So are you, like you as the Mentor Lab, is Mentor Lab going to go and use Grant Cardone as an example, watch all of his content, then figure out the appropriate assessments that would pair with content, and then put the assessments up, people take the assessments, and then based on how they answer the questions, it's kind of like a customized mentoring experience. Is that how the process works?
Yes, but we have a framework that we use for how we're doing the adaptive tests. So that's how we would plug it in. It's based on like our framework for what you need. And of course he already has sections, right? Like he has marketing, he has sales, so it's already in those sections. And so we just kind of could combine them like base where are you at right now? Here's what you need for marketing, sales, and whatever. So we'd be able to get you a nice slice of the pie for where you are.
So what does Grant Cardone pay for the plug and play? And then what does the end user pay for the subscription to Grant's content?
Well, we haven't, again, this is my napkin idea. So I haven't gotten all those numbers together yet, but we're thinking at this point that the content that you pay monthly would be like $97 subscription for the content. I'm not quite sure how that would work on the other. I feel like it matters how much you have out there and like what you're looking for.
And then I have one more question, then Eric. So why would Grant do this? Like, what would be the benefit? Like, because one of the things that with any influence, this is a good lesson for you or everyone that's watching this as well, the thousands that watch live and the tens of thousands that watch the replay. So many people believe that the path to scale is through relationship capital and influencers, and we agree. Like, this is how we scale tech companies. The key, though, is that when you're speaking with any influencer, whether it's Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, Robin Sharma, any influencer, you want to make sure that you have leverage. So what leverage sounds like is, I'm doing this with or without you, and you can't do this without me. And that's the reason why when Grant met me, he said, Jared, I got to partner with you. Because he knew that I was doing this, as in building, scaling, and selling 10,000 tech companies in 10 years, with or without him. And he knew he couldn't do it without me. Like, there was no way he could catch up to the infrastructure we established. He didn't have the expertise in the industry. So what is that version for you? Like, if you were to be sitting down with Grant, you had 5 minutes of his attention, and you needed to somehow convey that you were doing Mentor Lab with or without him, and he couldn't do it without you, what is your leverage?
Well, my leverage is the fact that the adaptive test and being able to give people exactly what they need for the level that they're at and not information overload. And because that's what a lot of these courses and programs are, is they move you through at this pace. However, may not be what you need right now for what you're doing. And so I think it's being able to chunk it out and being able to give people, like, we're all about getting results. If you want to get results, it has to be, you have to give me what I need.
Yeah. And so you're also talking about like adaptive testing. So then how would we be able to collect information from them so we know where they're at, and then we'd be able to give them what they need?
How do you take an adaptive test?
Yeah, on the platform.
Oh, it's just you answer questions as you go through. Like adaptive tests, they get harder or easier depending on where you're at to find your level.
Okay, but wasn't there something you were talking about, like taking a video of yourself and talking about the content that you just learned or something like that?
So that's like the portfolio side of like you're entering your results is you have a video, like, so for example, teachers. We always have to evaluate their teaching and different things like that. So they put a video of themselves teaching, showing different clips of completing the challenge. as on the result side, so we know what net level to move them to next, or give them their next steps.
Yeah. Where does most personal development come from for teachers today? Is there like one company that does a lot of it? Or is it broken up? Yeah.
It's broken up all over the place. So consultants, they just call us in for different kind of methods and specialties and different things like that.
Good. And then so this is napkin phase, right? So if you had it all your way, what does a relationship look like with 10X Incubator?
I just feel like I would like to have a partner because like you guys have already done it before, and I'm all about shortcutting the learning process. So if somebody's already walked that path, I don't need to learn everything that you need to learn to be able to be there. I have my specialty side and you have your side, and so I feel like it would be a perfect partnership.
Awesome. Cool. Let's see what everybody else thinks. So what are your thoughts on Mentor Lab? Is this a platform that you see yourself using? Is this a platform you see yourself contributing to? Is this a platform that you see yourself even coaching on? Because it sounds like there's a coaching aspect as well. Eric, what are your thoughts?
So my first thoughts is I think that you're absolutely the right person. I love your energy and I love all of the passion that you're bringing to the table. I think in 5 minutes, maybe we couldn't get as deep into the ideas we really need to be, because I'm hearing a lot of things about it being a really nice learning management system, and I want to make sure that we create not only a really nice learning management system, but a learning management system that's 10 times better than any other learning management system that's out there today. And I just want to hear more about that. So I just want to get a little bit deeper into the idea before we necessarily step into due diligence.
Yeah, I agree. You're amazing. Like your energy, like your presentation, like your heart, like you are absolutely the right person, and we will be doing something together. I do like this idea as well, but I think Eric is right. Like within 5 minutes, to me, this sounds like something that you can already do. Like you could go and set up, try to convince someone like a grant to give content and put it inside of an existing learning management platform, and then build in the adaptive learning elements from like the assessment perspective. And it wouldn't be optimal, but it sounds like you could do it. But I also feel like you can't do it yet, which is why you're here. So there's probably more to this idea that just we weren't able to hear in 5 minutes. So we're gonna send you some questions. Take some time to fill those questions out. It's gonna get you granular into what the solution truly is. We'll then review it and then we'll be able to decide at that point. But great job, amazing energy, and your presentation was on point. All right, up next in the tank, we have another entrepreneur after this commercial.
Blueprinted is the place where you can go in and put those steps in there and then be able to impact the world and monetize on that by having a marketplace in the community that we're developing for you in Blueprinted.
So we've created the app for any expert to be able to come in and put their steps, their exact steps to success in our app and put it on a marketplace where people can go and buy their steps to any success.
And there we have it, another tank. Literally every single episode is so exciting because we have entrepreneurs from around the world pitching their dreams. They're pitching their dreams, and those dreams are sometimes really early. I mean, you see, if you're coming every night, there are some ideas that are really early. You can see the entrepreneurs making up answers as they go, and I love it because there's nowhere else they can do that. There's nowhere else they can share an idea that's that early. Eric always asks potential co-founders, how is your idea 10 times better than anything else that currently exists in the world? Because there is always something that exists. So if we had to answer that question, like how is 10X Incubator 10 times better than any other incubator or a software development firm or a venture capital firm, it's 1,000 times better. We have created a place for people to come with concepts, with ideas, with napkins. And when we see the right person with the right idea and the right market and the right business model, we're gonna say yes to taking their napkin and then bringing it on a journey to an exit. I challenge you to find one other thing in the world that does that. And as you're trying to prove me wrong, I wanna thank you for being here. I wanna thank you for being part of that journey. Because even if all that you're doing right now is showing up and watching, you are contributing to the history-making experience. Because in history, there has never been a company that has built, scaled, and sold 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. It's never happened before. And you're part of it, just by your presence alone. But you know what's even cooler than watching it happen? It's making it happen. I invite you right now, get out of your head, get into your gut, and present us with your big idea. Head over to pitch10x.com. It's absolutely free. Fill out the written application. It takes about 10 minutes of your time. Our team will review it, and if we see potential, you'll be on the tank. And if you're here for the first time, or you've yet to sign up at 10xtechtank.com, Don't delay, do it right now. Sign up on that page, and we're gonna send you a gift in exchange, which is called the Perfect Pitch Kit. This is a resource that we've assembled to over $7,000 of value, and you're getting it for free. And this is a pitch that you can use. It's a presentation, it's a training, and a manual that you can use to pitch us, or really pitch anything, because life is one giant pitch. And what you need to learn is how to do it perfectly. So thank you for your presence. Get off the fence, share your big idea, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.
Which napkin will become the next exit? Which MVP will evolve into a unicorn? Which cash-flowing tech company will reach the next level? Our hope and desire is that it's yours. Your idea, your MVP, your cash-flowing tech company. Now is your time. Head over to 10xincubator.com and submit your idea so that you get on the tank and give us the chance to transform your napkin into an exit. That's 10xincubator.com. That's 10xincubator.com. Let's go.